Leo was 5 years old. He had bright, curious eyes. Leo loved to laugh. He played pretend with his toys. Leo was a happy little lionheart. His parents, Sarah and Tom, loved him very much. They always played with him. They read him bedtime stories. Leo loved to hear stories about animals. His favorite was the lion, the king of the jungle. Leo felt brave like a lion too. He knew his parents loved him very much. This made him feel safe and warm. Lately, things felt different in Leo's house. His parents, who used to laugh a lot, were now arguing. Their voices were loud. Sometimes they sounded angry. Leo didn't understand why they were arguing. It scared him. The house didn't feel as safe anymore. Leo's playful roars turned into quiet whimpers. He felt like a tiny cub caught in a storm. He missed the warm feeling of his parents' love. The happy sounds of their laughter seemed far away. He wished for the storm to pass and the sunshine to return to his home. Leo started spending more time alone. He didn't feel like playing anymore. His toy cars lay forgotten. The colorful crayons remained untouched. He didn't even want to hear his favorite story. Leo felt a heavy sadness in his small heart. He missed his parents' laughter. The house felt empty, even when they were around. Leo retreated into his shell of silence. He wished his parents would stop arguing. He wished for the happy days to return. He wished for the warmth of his parents' love to chase away the cold shadows of their arguments. One evening, Sarah was tucking Leo into bed. He flinched when she raised her voice, even though she was just singing a lullaby. That's when it hit her. Her little lion, her brave boy, was scared. Tom walked in and saw the fear in Leo's eyes. It was like a mirror reflecting their own anger. They realized their arguments were hurting Leo. Their hearts ached. They had been so caught up in their own problems that they hadn't seen the pain they were causing their son. The next morning, Sarah and Tom sat down with Leo. They talked to him in soft, gentle voices. They explained that grown-ups sometimes argue, but it didn't mean they didn't love him. They promised to try their best to talk calmly and work things out together. Leo listened to his parents with wide, hopeful eyes. He wanted to believe them. He wanted the storms to stop. He missed their laughter. He missed their hugs. He missed feeling safe and loved. Days turned into weeks. Sarah and Tom kept their promise. They spoke to each other with kindness, even when they disagreed. They held hands, they hugged, they laughed again. Slowly, the warmth returned to their home. Leo started to smile again. He pulled out his toy cars. He colored with his crayons, making bright, happy pictures. The sound of laughter filled the house once more. One evening, while reading Leo his favorite bedtime story, Sarah and Tom felt a warmth spread through them. It was the warmth of their family, whole and happy again. Leo snuggled closer, his small hand clutching his stuffed lion. He looked up at his parents, his eyes shining with love and happiness. In that moment, they knew their love for Leo had shown them the way. They had weathered the storm and emerged stronger, their bond unbreakable. They understood that their love for each other and for Leo was the most important thing in the world. And in the safety of their loving embrace, Leo, the little lionheart, roared once again.